So all of the quarterbacks that were here at Athletes Performance, from Blaine Gabbert to Pat Devlin to Ryan Mallett to Christian Ponder, they all had to work on different things. The biggest thing from a performance standpoint that Athletes Performance worked on with the quarterbacks was their footwork, getting them in optimal shape, working on rotator cuff work, and just making them a better overall athlete. Now, the biggest jump for an athlete from college to the pros is the terminology, the reads, and just making the adjustment. So quarterback coaches that we brought into Athletes Performance play a huge part in the development of our quarterbacks. You know, they are just as important as the performance component is. And so having Terry Shea, who comes in and works with our quarterbacks, who's done it over the years, is phenomenal. He's done a great job developing Sam Bradford and Matthew Stafford and Blaine Gabbert this year. That, you know, to have a guy like that around is invaluable, and that's the quarterback situation.
For a guy like Gabbert, who can make the 25-yard stick throw between a corner and a safety, right, as well as any quarterback in the NFL, but did a lot of rollouts, did a lot of kind of fairly simple spread, trips, bunch, whatever. I mean, you would have, you know, 5 guys lined up in a bunch formation on one side. Really a lot of clearing routes. Can throw. I think his deep arm is not given the credit it deserves because of the offense he was in. But what does a guy like Terry Shea work with when it comes to Gabbert? Because everyone's talking about his pro day and, oh, he completed X number of X. Well, right, he's throwing in shorts and there's no one in his face.
Right.
I mean, what do you do, what does Shea do with a guy like Gabbert who has to make that transition from the spread?
Right.
And as much as NFL teams are using a lot more shotgun, right, there's still that gap. How do you close that gap?
The number one thing for him was he was never under center at Missouri.
Right.
So getting him comfortable under center with 3, 5, and 7-step drops, that was the biggest thing. You know, getting him comfortable under center, getting his 3, 5, and 7-step drops down pat, and then understanding the windows and the gaps and the different things he needs to understand. You know, that's going to be totally different from playing Division I college football in the Big 12 to playing in the National Football League is huge. And so the mindset is the biggest thing. The timing of the throws, how fast he has to get rid of the ball, his release, those are the things that Coach Shea worked on with Blaine Gabbert.